I actually came to a stage where I think you might call it creative burnout. Hey guys, what's happening? What's going on? Welcome to another video. Welcome to a new vlog. Actually, you know what? I might say, welcome to 2021. I went on a short social media detox at the start of January, literally just after Christmas. I just thought, you know what? Gotta get off social media for a bit. Gotta uninstall the app on my phone. So that's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. It's currently almost the end of February and I've only just recently downloaded the apps again and had a quick scroll and a quick look. So I do apologize. I just thought for myself, I was at this place where, you know, it was just so much. Last year, I spent a lot of my time on my phone and I just needed a break. I didn't have a break. A lot of us didn't have a time to switch off. Thought, you know what, start of January, start of a new year, let's just get off social media for a bit, regroup, recalibrate, re-energize, and that's just what I really needed to kind of just like have my own time to focus on my own things and not think about what's the next video I need to make, what's the next Instagram post I need to make. I actually came to a stage where I think you might call it creative burnout. It came to a point where I was just always focusing on what I was going to post, how I was going to create this and that, and also to find work, to keep alive, to keep food on the table. I've explained that before in some of my update videos. A lot of the times in the past year, I've imagined all these great ideas and thought of these great plans of these videos that I really wanted to make. I don't know if it was because of lockdowns, being at home, but that creativity, that idea of just filming something just became a bit mundane. I felt that every day was kind of very similar. Some days I thought, right, let's go film this really great video. And then while filming it, I'm thinking, you know what, this is exactly what I did yesterday and the day before. This is not interesting. This is not something that people want to see. I think at the very start in March, April, May, I was really wanting to make videos more and more because I suddenly seen a shift of people going online and a shift of people making more videos on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. This might be a great segment, a little ad of my own. Timeline podcast that myself and Charlie started during lockdown and we're still continuing. We're going to be talking more about these matters of creative burnout, about TikTok, about people jumping on to social during these times in the past year. So definitely something you should go check out because these videos aren't long enough for me to actually go into some of these things in more depth. I actually wanted to jump on here to do a little Q&A, something that I haven't done in a long time. I posted a question on Instagram yesterday and I thought I would sit down and go through some of these questions. In November time, I actually posted something very similar on Instagram where I asked for people's suggestions on what videos you like to see. So I'm going to address some of them. Then we'll head to the Q&A section, dive into some of the video ideas you guys had. London life, that's definitely going to happen. I feel like I just need to film and get over this little rut that I have. Nice walks around London, could be potential. Tech videos are definitely coming. How to organize your day, I think that'd be super interesting. Photography tips, lockdown vlog, more creative guide series to London. So them creative guide series to London, I actually wanted to do them last year, but I also felt it wasn't the right time because we were meant to be at home and all these things were out and about in London. So I thought, take a pause on it when things open back up again, even if it's just takeaway only, but you're allowed to travel a bit more around boroughs and around different places in London and it's a bit more safe. Then we'll be doing that coming soon. Freelance info you wish you knew when you first started, how to take the first step into freelancing. So I actually think I'm going to make that into an absolute separate video, similarly sitting down, talking through my journey in my career and how I got to the stage where I am right now. London vlogs, I want to go back out and exploring London. More plane travel vlogs where possible, similar to the Hong Kong style ones. Yo, Hong Kong, I miss them travel vlogs. It's actually really good times to reminisce the memories I had with my family because some of them clips are with my family that you wouldn't have seen. And it's nice to look back and reminisce on them memories that I had, especially because I haven't actually seen my parents in a, well, very long time. Consider doing a video of home snapshots of Ireland. Yep, that's definitely something that I would love to do. But because of the current situation around the world and considering I haven't been back to Northern Ireland or Ireland in almost a year and a half, we'll hold off. That will come. Be a great thing to do with some friends. So coming into the actual section of this video that I asked on Instagram, let's answer some of your questions. Top 5 best countries for graphic design. So I actually think anywhere in the world would be great for graphic design. There's not necessarily one location that is best for it. However, obviously I'm going to be biased and say London's like an international city, so any of them big international cities are probably great. So anywhere around the world, you just gotta find somewhere where you can get a job or find somewhere where you can get some work experience and you're golden. What is your favorite food? My favorite food? My favorite food right now was probably, I don't know, if we're gonna go for like restaurants, I would say Nando's. Nando's is probably my favorite place to go eat. Not too super unhealthy, but because I haven't been at home for a long time, I'm craving Chinese food all the time. Probably need to learn how to do it myself and do it well. Is there anywhere you'd like to live other than London? I would love to go to New York at some point and live there and experience it, and maybe somewhere in Europe or Asia, depending on how things go with work. But I feel like right now, I've only just got started in London, even though I have been here for 5 years. So see where the world takes us, you know? Never say never. Do you have any personal rules around money? Big question. I might save that for another video to talk about money and finances. Those are videos I love to see on YouTube, so maybe that's something that I should film. So we'll leave that to another one, if that's okay. Next question, which is best, freelancing or a company for graphic design? That doesn't really make too much sense, but I guess you're asking, is it better to work full-time in-house somewhere or freelance somewhere? I'd say take what you can get. If you can get a freelance gig with a company, then take that. If you can get a permanent job in-house with that company, do that as well, because there's actually so many things that you can learn from one that you don't get from the other, and vice versa. What advice would you give a younger version of yourself? Don't care what other people think. I do me, you do you, everyone happy. Thing is, I cared so much about what other people thought of me that it probably hindered myself. What's your favorite place in London? This is actually hilarious because me and Charlie spoke about this on a podcast before, and I actually love central London. If I could live in central London right now, it'd be amazing. Yes, I get it. Lockdown, nothing's open. However, I would love to live in central London. I love Covent Garden, Soho, Oxford Circus, Piccadilly Circus, that area. And it's just, I don't know, really fascinates me. Have you cut your own hair since your video last year? I tried doing mine, didn't go very well. Yes, I have cut my hair a couple of times since. I actually say I've been to the barber since that video I posted, maybe it was in June. I've been to the barber maybe twice in the past 6 months because obviously lockdown happened, but I've also just been shaving and cutting off it myself. Are you still making new episodes of the podcast? Well, mentioned before, we are still making new episodes of the podcast. Obviously my social media break did not really help in podcasting, but we'll get into more detail on the podcast, but they are coming with guests coming very soon. I promise. We do have some pre-recorded, which we're just going through what dates are best to publish them on and to actually get it into like a structure and have something that's like weekly so you can go and tune in. Okay, last question. This is a really good one to end on. What did your social media detox teach you? Would you consider it again? I would 100% do the social media detox again. The biggest thing that it did teach me is I don't miss it. I don't miss scrolling through and seeing what people are doing, but I just felt that I was just wasting my time. I just wanted to sort some other things out, especially making more of these YouTube videos. I wanted to sort that out as #1 priority and then focus on Instagram and all these other things. There's just so much. There's so many things. On that note, this might be a longer video, so if you've made it this far, thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you so much for subscribing, so much for watching all the past videos, or if this is the newest video you've watched, thanks for coming along on this ride. This means so much to me. I've been doing YouTube for a couple of years, inconsistently, without a real plan, and we're almost hitting 1 million views on this channel, which is absolutely nuts, considering I have such a small subscriber count. Every view really counts, every subscriber counts as well, and you guys are awesome. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Let me know if you have any other questions that you'd like me to answer, and yeah, hopefully you guys have an awesome day, and we'll catch you guys soon.